Me and
Yes.
Razzle have a long-standing competition as to who is a liar or not on timing.
Mm-hmm.
You really wanted to be a harp, Razzle.
I mean, a
did I
harp
miss
is just a bigger liar.
Wait, but a harp is a musical instrument.
Yeah,
As is a liar.
Razzle wanted to be a much bigger liar.
Okay, I understand. Here, let me go ahead and do my PR stuff for Twitch and okay, let's see here.
Ah, it's a cinder.
Here, that's
Are we blessed with the Cindercam? We are blessed with the Cindercam.
right, because this is such a blessing here.
Okay, look, I get it. We are a proverbial pain in your badonkadonk, but that doesn't mean you have to call us out for it.
Hey, say it how it is, man. Like that's you just shoot straight. Like if we're gonna be a pain, then let's own it.
I mean, if it helps, I have some battery.
I mean,
I try to be a good pain.
myself and Fee party to driving Moon to drink every week on a Wednesday, so
Okay.
in fact, what did we do it with this week, Fee? I know there was one point where he was just like, "Nope, I'm out."
I should wear a hat today.
What kind of hat?
The kind you wear.
A rabbit hat.
You
That
have
counts as a
rabbit
hat.
Yes, I do.
That's a beautiful hat. Yes.
Perfect. Flawless.
See,
What? What's going on? I mean, I do have a rabbit hat. It's right up here. Go ahead and get it. I do have a rabbit hat that I can wear.
And with that,
That's
Daz has
awesome.
been turned into a bunny girl.
you're looking swanky, Daz.
Hooray!
Yay!
Hooray!
Babscon, you're not supposed to let the hat out of the bag that fast.
Hello, Mega Skullmon Spotman. Yay!
No,
That's a name.
The individuals who have caused significant problems have all been removed, and I was cordially apologized to and asked to return to playing Queen Quake. I said okay, and it's been less than 24 hours. They've already changed my name back on the server. They haven't even made a formal announcement that this is happening. Already changed my name back on their server.
Wait, what's going on? What are you talking about?
Babscon.
I'm confused.
Babscon, don't let the cat out of the bag. Before you make an announcement, don't let the cat out of the bag. You just threw the cat out of the bag. Just wholesale. Just
and
yeet.
then set the bag on fire.
The bag's not on fire yet, but that can be arranged.
I said fire, not exploded.
I'll bring the gas.
Okay, look. Explosions usually cause fire or are caused by it. Therefore, fire does usually come with explosions. Prove me wrong.
Or what you could do is just grab a thing of pure sodium and pour some water on it.
I mean, if you want to be a plebeian, then fine.
Wait.
Oh dear.
No.
Hey, I've seen some pretty cool VFX videos where they'll literally like take a phone and just like a air spray or something and make it look like they're like it's blowing out flame.
What? Okay.
I don't.
Apparently, the old world blues mod for Hearts of Iron 4 has the NCR invaded by cartoon horses. Apparently.
Yes, that was a crossover from April Fools from over a year ago. I worked on some parts of it.
And in Valheim, somebody's built the fucking Millennium Falcon.
Because of course you can't, dude.
It-
You gave us
it doesn't
us
surprise me.
Minecraft with Vikings and actual objectives.
I mean, I just want to punch a bunch of things.
I've just
Isn't
been
he
mining.
adorable? Look at him. He's a cute little monster.
Oh, that's that
Huh?
thing.
Oh,
Yes, it is. That thing. How do you,
that
what?
thing.
Calling him his name is Gregory. How dare you?
Is he animated?
He's no, can't move. He's been paralyzed for 15 years.
So nobody's cast animate Greg then.
No,
We've considered it.
it's a heavy burden to consider. Oh, ow. Okay, let's get this. Okay, do not need that.
I suppose I should get the thing open so I can actually take notes.
No, not the thing.
The thing.
The thing lets you do stuff at the place.
What
Sometimes.
session is this? Session 7. Okay.
Something like that? I'm reasonably sure.
Reasonably sure. I like raisins.
Yeah, raisins are okay.
Fine, I throw raisins in your pants.
That
I
escalated.
mean-
Nice.
I
He
mean,
said he liked raisins!
I mean, if we're gonna escalate to that. Excuse me.
I guess
Yeah,
you're
let's-
raising the stakes.
Be right back.
Fuck out of here.
Oh God.
Yes.
No.
I would now like to inform you all of some incredibly cursed information.
Oh,
I
no.
dare. Good.
According to the to the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, honey is classified raw meat.
Wow.
This has been your fun factoid for the day.
You know that Bumblebee Rex thing that puts that in a whole other light.
Also, why is Cinderspark's camera on and Mary's is off?
Reverse of order rolls today.
There we go.
Who
How
are
you
you
doing,
missing?
Tom?
Where's props?
Props.
Uh,
He said
Props
he'd
said
be.
he-
He said
He
he'd
should be here now.
about this time. Yeah.
Where's the
He-
damn
he has
cobalt?
a-
said he-
He's doing homework.
Yeah, he's doing homework.
Fuck homework! Engage D&D! Clickety clackety, roll to attackity!
I agree.
I disagree.
I'm the DM. Get out. Yes.
Well then.
I'm sorry. You have to take a break from homework.
Yeah, imagine having fun.
Yeah. It's almost like imagine hugging people.
That's a
What's
distant
that?
memory.
I got to hug some people today, so that was nice.
You
The
guys
con-
should
I'd
be,
rather imagine dragons.
you guys should be able to hear Flawless now, by the way.
Yep.
Okay.
We starting on the map or the rail train?
Map for now, just until we actually get into it. It's just going to be the continental map, and I shall actually.
As on the plus side, I now have a very sore arm.
Nice.
I mean, you didn't have to do that before we started.
I had the vaccine yesterday.
Oh, is that what
They-
what
the-
the kids are calling it these days?
The day after, I was absolutely dead.
I mean, it's better that it's before the stream and not during. Daz.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
I think Twitch might have something to say about that.
I'm pretty sure that Twitch would be upsetty with spaghetti over me for that one.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, right. I got to ping this to a couple more people. Let's see
I
here.
shall inform some streams.
Oh, and Fee, you haven't tested out the Beyond plugin for Twitch, have you yet?
I have not because I don't know if we should keep using Beyond or not.
Fair enough.
There's a lot of problems apparently occurring, and a lot of their founding team members are leaving.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening there?
Three of the devs and admins have left.
Darn.
What's going on there?
I think it's more of just administrative BS.
But that's still an
Fair enough.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise, exactly. Did somebody just... Hi, person? New person? I missed your name there for like 2 seconds. I was looking away from the screen.
Silver Ice
Silver
Tail.
Icetail. Also, Zabin and Fraser. Thank you guys for the host. And Felix Argyle. Thank you for increasing your patron pledge by $1.50. It doesn't actually get you to the next level, but okay. I don't actually have artwork for you guys today, but for the stream tip goal, I will agree to display a preview of things that are in progress that I don't even think Dazzle is aware of.
What
It involves Dusty Cat.
Uh-oh.
What I do? Uh-oh.
You know what you did.
I know. I just thought you forgot.
I keep lists.
She
Damn.
does. She really does.
Also, a fun reminder to everyone listening, if you want to join in on the fun, you can make a character and maybe join in when people start dying. Have a nice day.
Again. I mean, we've only been on a 2-session hiatus from people trying to die.
Trying.
You want me? Oh, you want me to fix that? I mean, give me a sec.
If you remember, you did fix that at one point with Mr. Merry down.
No,
down
no,
there.
no. Apparently, I'm not doing a good enough job, so I have to up my game.
So we have to double Fireball Mary.
Bear in mind that several of us had personal conversations with the Inquisitor. That was death-defying.
Yeah, it was.
That is true.
It's a very. He's probably one of the more dangerous people to have a one-on-one with, and try to tell him that you don't accept how he does his job when he's like, "Want to talk about killing people who don't deserve it?"
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I mean,
It's
all right.
we-
Just
We just opened in
push
the
him down
spicy
giant boat we made.
meatballs.
Oh yeah.
So Connor is very secure with all the people that he's killed so far.
Is
So
he
far.
though? Is he?
They're all bad.
I mean, Scooter's just of the opinion of you hurt friend, you die.
That is a good opinion to have.
Words to stick by.
Hit. If you date one of these fuckers, don't break up. You might have to answer to Bird Mountain.
And no one wants to answer to Bird Mountain.
Scooter's
No
just
one.
like, you broke friend's heart. I break your face.
You broke friend's heart
works.
metaphorically, so I break your heart physically.
It's like, all right, I think I deserve that. You pull out the axe. What is that for? This is called Heartbreaker.
This is Heart's Cleaver.
Last time it was used, it made a necromancer grow a new ass.
I guess that's one way to clear out your arteries.
Oh, fuck.
You're a terrible guy.
No, so that was a bad split up.
We are still waiting on Ukriz.
Yes, we're waiting on
is-
props.
Is Chris supposed to be coming? Because I didn't think he was.
So he's now
That's next
officially,
Next week.
though he's
that's next
now
week.
officially super late.
He's 7 minutes late.
All right, yeah, got you.
Kobolds are never late. They arrive exactly when they mean to.
Bullshit! Kobolds can be late. Ask their dragon masters. They can be late all the time.
Yeah, well, a dragon's concept of time is a bit vague.
Oh, boy.
Exactly,
Ooh-wee.
Mega Skullmon. Moo. Moo, moo, moo.
Moo. There, I said it. Moo.
Why do we hear seagulls?
Because of the certain soundbot.
There, I turned off the seagulls and left the other boat noises.
Well, at least the chips are safe now.
That's what you think.
Now, have you
Just
seen
wait till the monkeys
seagulls?
come in.
Yeah, one goes down, comes up, nothing. About 10 minutes later,
I once watched a YouTube video of a person waiting at a train station, and he had a bag of chips. Waited until the doors were just going to close, and they just chucked him in, and all the birds flew in.
That's evil.
it's lovely.
Hopefully, we'll have some art for Connor.
There
We
he
have a
is.
props.
As a miracle occurred.
Technically not late.
No, you are. You are 29 minutes late and counting.
I show 1 minute too.
Yeah, but he said he'd be here at a specific time.
You're muted, props.
I'm sorry, my internet is having the worst time.
Your internet's
Oh,
having
you
such
too.
a hard. Your internet's having such a hard time. It warped reality, and your room looks different.
Yeah, welcome to the front face of my room now with an HD 1080p camera. And,
Oh my god, you don't look like you're sitting in the middle of a dungeon.
I'm sorry.
He was just getting
No
getting into
more.
the feel of Dungeons and Dragons before.
I was gonna say I was just being in character.
Alright. Who's recapping this travesty?
I don't know.
I believe that's
How's
the
my-
GM, isn't it?
How's my audio levels? Good.
Audio level's good.
All right, back we are.
Hello, friends.
All right, we had to take a bit of a week off because of Texas happening and me being, unable to do anything because that's where I live.
Yeah.
So, let's do a little bit of recap. Last time, you all managed to. Well, we did the trial for Duke Honk. If we're still doing that.
Yeah, we're still doing that.
Yes, we're still doing that. That's +1. Hold on. I have a thing for this. I actually have a soundbite for this.
Did you note the 1 or 2 times it was used in the text chat over the week?
I did not. Those don't count.
So, props, or sorry, not props. Ukriz, the kobold, was taken to the bit of the wall of the castle and was given a scroll to read, which meteorited the entire area of the south end of Flamekeep to take care of the undead issue. Afterwards, you all decided to get on with Falk to the lightning rail. It was pretty uneventful in the lightning rail, except for the damage that Scooter did by tripping and making a hole in someone's room with their head. The last thing that really happened is Inquisitor Falk had left the train, having a brief but deep conversation with Connor about specific things that the Silver Flame do, and that someone that Connor might know is currently on the train. And that's where we left off. Let's go ahead. Get you all back here. Perfect. All right. So, Connor, since you're the last one to talk with him before the train begins to, or the lightning rail begins to get back up and move, what are you up to?
At the moment, all I see is blackness.
Blackness surrounding me. All that I see.
Okay, I was waiting for it to pop up there. So, what are you up to?
Connor is kind of, for the first few minutes, he is kind of in kind of shocked stillness, and now he has just gone on to hyper alertness. He is looking everywhere. He is sniffing. He is trying to think of any clues that he can remember of a thing that would translate.
Okay. Then what you can do for me is, since you're trying to look around, go ahead and do a perception for me.
Razzle's just said to mention to you, Daz, about mentioning the map thing.
Oh, right. Actually, we haven't. Oh, let's do it before we start there. We didn't even do our introductions. Let's start.
Yeah, we had to do our introductions. Also, Mary, your camera is
sorry
way
about
off
that.
center.
I just wanted to jump right in.
Mary, your camera is way off center.
Who's this?
Mary's.
Oh, a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Okay, let's just go down the list then.
There he is.
Connor, go ahead and go over your character and you real quick. My bad. I'm sorry about that.
Hi, I'm Final Sight. I'm playing your Silver Flame Paladin, who has just received some shocking news.
All right, Hetty.
Hey, I'm Hedy. I'm playing Mark, the resident tailor, and my character's probably still admiring the hole in the wall between his compartment and the adjacent one, thanks to a certain bird.
All right, Kung.
Hi, I'm playing Mary, the wizard who just managed to steal a spell and then realized, oh shit, I need a 100 GP pearl to actually cast it.
That would be a little bit of a problem. All right. Props.
I'm Props. I'm playing you, Chris. And I'm blissfully unaware of the fact that I just probably murdered about 5,000 people. No big deal.
All right, Fiora.
I am Fiora. Hi, I'm playing Scuda, our I don't want to say dumb, but she's pretty stupid. But monstrously strong bird.
She's bird-brained.
There we
Hey.
go, our bird-brained bird.
If ever we need any fortifications anywhere, I know which bird I'm going to talk about to first about it.
Okay. Give me just a second here. My notes are not working. Okay, well that's fine. I'll have to get that later.
Yeah.
On the bottom here, we have Cinder Spark. They help me with the technical things that always go wrong no matter what I touch. Something bad's going to happen, and he helps me fix it. We have DJ Flawless. You can hear the sounds in the background right now. They do all the different types of battle songs or anything I want to pop in. Then we have Razzle. All the maps that you see, Razzle has made, and unfortunately, I don't have the exact notes on it. Oh, there we go. So the assets we use to create these maps that you're going to see are from Forgotten Adventures. If anyone wants to know anything about them, I'll be free to link it, whatever you like. But I think now we are good unless anyone has anything else they want to say. Goody! All right, so Connor, what are you doing?
So, like I said, I am looking everywhere, seeing if I can find any indication of a familiar presence.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception for me. Actually, this one's investigation because you're trying to actively look around. Nope. You're kind of looking around. You might just be because you're a bit jittery, but you're not really seeing anything. Everything looks nice and clean. Nothing's out of place.
Super normal. Everything is regular. Don't worry.
Yep.
He's kind of mumbling to himself as kind of mumbling about how so much about law and things like that. And when leaving and dropping that bombshell of who this obviously criminal being, and he's just gone off.
Okay. I would say, let's see here, because you are right there. Okay, that's fair enough.
Well, didn't I go to him as he was leaving? So where would I be?
Perfect. Okay. Mark, what are you up to? The lightning rail has started to move again. It's going at a nice even pace.
I'm not really sure. I guess just kind of relaxing for the time being.
Okay. I mean, the hole in your room is definitely given a nice draft, even though it has been covered up. Keeping everything nice and cool.
Is there occasional bird sounds from the other side of it?
That's all on Scuda.
I mean,
By the way, did Scooter survive the train setting off again?
Yes.
How do you think we got her out of the hole that she got knocked into?
Anyways, so all right, so you're relaxing. Mary, what are you up to?
Well, he was transcribing that spell. Only too late did he realize he needed the material components. And since he doesn't really have anything else to do, I mean, I could check on his friends.
Okay, fair enough.
He did hear a very concerning noise from Scoota's room, so.
That is fair. You would notice that when you go to leave your room, it does seem like Connor is pacing around the hall.
Something wrong there?
He's here somewhere.
Who?
Quillian.
That does not sound good, but I'm gonna need a bit more context than that.
He is obviously shaken and kind of the look of anger coming on everything, and he just kind of looks straight you into the eyes and just indicates his left side of his body.
That bad, huh? Do you think we could survive jumping off the train then?
I mean, go for it.
What? Why should I remind you? You're the character that was the only character that took damage in the fall at the start of the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is a power wizard.
Yeah, I mean, every time you die, you get a punch card, and on your third death, you get a free sundae.
Let's not go there. Actually, I have a spell for that. He starts to rummage around his spell book. Ah, yeah, this should work. Let me know when he gets close. Or him, or whatever.
I do not intend to run.
Oh, it's not running, it's hiding.
One might say that's the same thing, but all right.
Actually, people usually say you can run, but you can't hide, but actually, hiding usually works. It's running that doesn't always work.
Face.
He would find you.
Trust me, he wouldn't. Unless he's patient.
If you run away, you just die tired. I faster than you.
Point of phrase. Pretty sure you all can hear this conversation right now. So
We can all hear it. We can
Yeah,
all
you-
hear it, can we?
Mm-hmm. He's not
So-
being quiet about it.
So then maybe we should gather them all, especially the big bird, and make some kind of plan. If you're not running and you're not hiding, I guess you're
So-
fighting.
So
this point-
sorry, I missed some of the. So, what's the matter?
Quillian is on board.
And that's bad.
Everyone besides Connor can go ahead and just make a general history check to see if you know what Quillian is, if it or what it is.
That's, I have no idea.
The wizard is oblivious again.
I must illustrate this. I have training in this skill.
Oh,
And I rolled, and I
That's
still only
quite
have
the
a
bonus.
plus
Okay.
1.
Mark and Ukriz, you have heard of the creature known as Quillian. It's kind of a mythos around the ruins of Shadowcar and Thrain. It's known to be a very powerful and evasive werewolf that the Silver Flame's been trying to kill for a exceptionally long period of time. It is known to stalk its prey for weeks or even months, and the only thing people ever see from it are a black figure with red eyes stalking them for a long period of time before they just disappear. So you two are
Spooky.
aware of this information.
So I guess Euchris goes, oh, Quillian, very bad. You know what it is?
I've encountered him before.
How are you still alive?
Barely.
I thought no one escaped.
Kind of a shadow kind of goes across his features and a look of sadness and say, I was the only survivor. I don't know how I survived.
Oh,
oh, is that why you? Yeah, never mind.
So
I just-
he's definitely on board this train.
Thoughts said he was. At that point, at that point, Connor thumps the wall.
For morning's sake.
I am
can't
confused.
do-
Is he thumping wall to see if someone's there?
A secret compartment. No, I'm just joking.
For all his talk about bringing law, one of the biggest criminals in Kovar is present on the train, and Forks just walked away.
Okay. So, ignoring the scary Inquisitor for now, you can't let this go without at least looking into it, can you?
I didn't hear the end of that bit. Was it?
Sorry, you can't leave this without at least looking into it, can you?
No. I need to know something before I end him.
Mary, what's your familiar again, Mary?
A dove named Frank.
And people get at me for naming a necromancer freaking Greg. Leave me alone.
Don't name
the skeleton.
You named it. You named him Frank, not Fido. Frank.
Still perfect.
Not Tralfaz. Frank.
I love it.
I mean, I've named a dog Bit and Cookie, but Frank's a new one.
We had a dog called Biscuit once.
Speaking of,
did she risk it for the biscuit?
Oh my god!
Actually, Biscuit was a he, and yeah, Biscuit did take chances. He ran with the horses and pissed off one of the stallions at one point enough that the stallion actually lunged for Biscuit with his mouth, and caught the end of the tail and sent the last inch of the tail limp for about a year.
Huh. Mark, you hear glass break in the main cart, the dining area. You hear just like a sound.
I can make you invisible if you want to check that out and not be seen by the monster guy.
I'm going to quietly walk up to the door and do this the old-fashioned way.
Oh dear.
All right, roll stealth for me.
Did you want invisibility?
There we go. Stealth.
As Connor will go to Mary and just say, invisibility has limited use against lichens.
Okay. Mark, you're stealthing up. You're listening. Are you opening the door at all, or are you just kind of?
As I'm walking up, I'll be sort of listening. Is the door one which has got a glass portion in it, or is it just a solid door?
It's a glass portion. It's like a normal train type thing. It has like a wood, and then it has like a little glass thing. You just kind of open it.
I mean, as I'm walking up, I'll try and sort of look through that glass as I approach. If I can't see anything, then yeah, I'll just quietly try and open the door.
Okay, roll perception for me.
$27 with a nat.
There. All right. What you see
on
when
that, don't you?
what you see when you look through the room is you see a couple glasses have been knocked over. There's a couple, some of the napkins and such that are on the table have been disturbed and are kind of moving around. And you're kind of curious about that. And you look far off into the north side of the cabin. And you notice that one of the windows that was behind where the barkeep was serving drinks has been busted open. There's a little bit of blood. And that's pretty much all you see.
I'll look back towards them, to the group, gesture for them to follow, but quietly, and I'll sort of push the door open all the way and kind of, sort of carefully, so that if something's waiting in ambush, they'll hopefully catch the door rather than me, as I sort of go through.
Okay. You can hear the wind kind of rustling up in this area as the window has been shattered behind the bar area. You can't see any. You can see some glass on the inside and some. It looks like something was with a perception that high. I'd like you to go ahead and just do an investigation for me because you're looking at something kind of specific.
19.
Okay. As you are looking at that specific area, you can gather what probably happened because of the scrapes. It looks like the window was shattered and someone was pulled and thrown from the train.
Oh, no. Rip to that barkeep.
I'm trying to remember how long is it after we stepped out of this carriage before?
When you all kind of stepped over to talk with Connor, it wasn't more than like 5 minutes before this happened. So it happened relatively quickly.
Okay, so the person that was behind the bar would have still been working, in all likelihood. Yep. Okay,
correct.
Can I see any way of raising the train staff?
To the far past where your guys' rooms are, that's where the higher end suites are, and after that is where the workplace is. So normally the barkeep is just kind of there, but he's gone, so you'd have to make your way all the way to the front of the train and see if you can't flag someone down in the main area.
Okay, seeing as nobody's followed him as I hoped they would, with me gesturing for them to follow, I'll go back through and say, so somebody's just dragged the bartender out of the window.
Someone dragged the bartender. What?
Smashed the window and dragged them through it.
That is not good.
The tracks?
I guess. So we need to get somebody here that's running the train to take a look at this, because I don't want to get implicated in something.
That's smart.
Yes, very smart.
I think we need to find bartender. Or new bartender.
I think we need a new bartender.
Given what Connor's just told us, let's get the people in charge of the train alert to the fact that something's gone off that we can point to directly, even if we don't mention the werewolf yet. If they're aware that something's going off, I presume they've got steps they can take.
Is there an alarm we can set off?
No, one of us is going to have to go to the front of the train.
Oh.
Scooter starts running to the front of the train.
Oh dear.
Is there a place with access to the roof?
Just to clarify, you want Scooter to get on the roof?
No, I'm asking the DM.
Yes.
Okay, so you want Scooter to set off the alarm?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a broken window if you want to climb through that and go up.
Okay.
Asking whether or not there's a sort of a skylight that opens up or a ladder on.
Not that you've seen. Not that you've seen, and you know that for how fast the train is going, unless you're particularly strong, it's probably not the best idea to try to get on top of the train that's moving that can go fast enough to cover half of Corvair in a day.
I just want to point out that if you get on top of the train without goggles, it's literally like having sand thrown into your eyes at Mach 1.
I mean, my understanding is this is closer to Japanese bullet train than ye olde steam engine.
Yeah, but Connor's kind of got tunnel vision at the moment.
Yeah, just a bit. Scuda, since you went over there, could you go ahead and do a perception for me?
Sure. I'll use the most commonly used skill in D&D. I got a 2!
Oof.
Okay. You walk into the room and you're kind of moving forward and you nearly trip over something. Do you want to look at it or do you want to continue going with what you're doing?
10 plus. Nope! Scooter keeps running.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Was that roll for stupid?
That was roll for common sense. Roll for stupid is another good way to put it.
All right.
Well, no. Wisdom is common sense. Stupid is intelligence.
You continue running forward, and you do eventually get to a door. It looks like it's supposed to be a crew door. The inside the window, you can see looks like it's coated. It looks not really coated, but it's covered. But looks like a red velvet thing to keep people from looking in.
Bang, 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 bang.
As you start banging on it, what you thought was a little red curtain tail on the inside starts squatting off, and you realize that's not cloth, that's blood.
Oh no.
Can I punch through the window and open the door from the other using the handle on the other side?
Full strength.
How about you just trying to open the door for yourself?
I assume the door's locked.
Have you tried it?
No.
It is a simple wooden door, but you punch right through it, and you're able to open it from that side. You get this.
The crew's not going to care, I have a feeling.
Yeah,
Who needs to pee when you have fist?
You get a smell immediately of fresh blood.
Opens the door. Hello?
It's very quiet.
That's a lot of blood. Scooter's sitting there doing the math in her head. That's more blood than most people have in body. That's bad.
You, from the pitch blackness of that cart, because the lights aren't on, you see these two just kind of red eyes just kind of... And this thing that looks... It's taller than you by about 2 or 3 feet. It starts walking in your direction.
Wait,
Scooter
like
closes
10 feet tall?
the door, wrong room, and then turns and runs the other way.
Okay.
Does she shout or anything?
Very loud squawking of the word help, help, help.
Okay. So, point of reference, you could... I assume you are running away from this thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes.
Okay. Do you look back at it at all?
Sure.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Mark's oblivious to
No,
the sounds
wait,
of walking
wait,
down the
wait.
train.
Scooter grew up in City of Monsters. Scooter knows better. You don't worry about what's chasing you. You just know it's chasing you, so you don't look back. You run faster.
Fair enough. All right, so you bolt, and you can hear the creature just kind of. Doesn't take too long for Scooter to just start running. You guys see Scooter just like freaking 1,000-yard dash just running toward you guys. You guys see several carts behind her is this hulking looking werewolf. The one you saw before was kind of skinny in comparison. This one is pretty big.
Sticks head through the door. Connor?
Help! The crew's dead!
Which way is it? Is it coming? Wait, which way did Scooter go? I am totally lost because I went over to this other map over here.
The direct away. So
Scooter went to the right. The way this map is set up is it goes to the right and then it goes up and to the right. So technically, you guys are pretty far left in the cart. So it still has 3 carts to get to where you guys are.
Okay, because Euchris wouldn't have been going away from Scooter. Euchris would have been going towards Scooter, so he would have been like up here then, basically.
Yeah. Connor was looking at the window.
Do I have time for a spell before he gets to us?
He's not moving as fast as Scooter is. He's taking it's the whole Pepe Le Pew thing. He's taking his time because he knows you guys don't ever know where to go.
Oh, good.
I will then grease
let's do one at a time. Mary, what are you up to?
I will cast grease on the doorway. I mean, he's gonna have to go through it.
Are you waiting until Scooter comes through first?
Yes, directly behind her.
All right, Ukriz, you also see this rather large werewolf. Its fur is jet black. It's taller than Scooter and wider than Scooter. It almost looks like you've seen a creature like this before. It almost looks like a Goliath got turned into a werewolf. To put it, the best way possible for how big it is. It is huge. It's huge. So, you guys have you guys have some time until it gets there because it's not going very fast. So, what do you guys want to do to prepare? We'll go one at a time. Give you guys each ample time to prepare about what's going on. Connor, you see this thing. It is exactly what you remember.
We meet again. So it is a few things away, isn't it?
It's quite a ways away.
You know him? He killed crew! All of them!
He killed my men. All of them.
Oh.
Maybe he isn't hungry anymore.
How do I disconnect cars?
Actually, that's not the worst idea.
No, it's not. Does Euchris know how to disconnect the cars?
Oh shit, you used to work for the Lightning Rail.
I'd have you go ahead and roll an intelligence with advantage. Just a straight up intelligence because you have worked on these things before and you just roll it and see what happens.
Okay. Let's see if Euchris remembers. I got a nat 20.
Okay. You're like, and it has like flashback. This big dwarf just going like, if there's ever a werewolf inside of them. No, I'm just joking.
Euchris is like, gee, sir, this is very specific instructions.
Like, if there's ever a problem, maybe the element is destabilized. There are all these cufflinks that you can pull. Have to be quite strong to do it. But, get whatever you're trying to get in the back, because, if the front goes by itself, you're going to kill people. Basically saying it's better to not cup. Better not to be in the carts in the back that get delinked, because then you'll go flying off in some random direction, going who knows how many miles an hour off into the sky. You want to be on the train that's still powered on the rail.
Oh, so we want to be on the other side of the werewolf.
Yes.
Okay. Euchris immediately relays this information and says, we have choice. We can stay on back of cart now and take chances with laws of physics, which, as Euchris knows, are massive bitch. Or we could try to get past Werewolf and disconnect it and let it deal with laws of physics.
I have never dealt with laws of physics being bitch, so I vote law of physics.
Of course the bird does.
Which
She
one?
can fly.
Do you want to deal with Werewolf?
I'd rather not.
I mean, we've got silver swords. It wouldn't be...
This is not regular werewolf. It's like boss werewolf.
I told you we should have
Like-
used it.
Dragon.
But is it...
Werewolf.
Daz, as this thing's walking down, is there just like this big health bar across the top of it?
Well, you haven't cleared the boss arena yet, so the thing hasn't appeared at the bottom of the screen and done this yet. It's just kind of walking towards you.
Did I have enough time to grease the doorway at least, so it might slip if it tries to get to it?
Yeah, Euchris wants to move back here.
Yeah, you guys can make any preparation you want. I will let you know. He is almost into cart B.
Yeah, I've got as a part of my kit, I've got the pack of 1,000 ball bearings. So guess where they're going?
Fair enough.
Did this go from possibly terrible werewolf fight to how can we Macaulay Culkin Home Alone our way out of this?
Yeah.
Sounds about
I
right.
don't have any paint tins. Anybody got any paint tins?
Question: How tall?
Yes.
How tall is the cars?
The cars are about 15, 16 feet, because sometimes they have taller people that, have enough money. So this thing's about 12-ish feet tall, maybe pushing 13 if it stands, all the way up, but it's kind of hunched over and walking towards you guys. You notice that as it leaves the cart behind and goes into the next cart, the cart behind it just goes as if this thing is really heavy. So it physically makes the cart move down.
That's bad.
So Connor he's got his sword out and shield ready, and he's just looking at them getting their grease and ball bearings working, and say, he jumps.
Oh dear.
I'm just going to point out.
Instead of putting the ball bearings on the grease, I'm going to put them between the grease and us, just to increase the landing patch.
I point out again, I like chances with laws of physics better.
Yeah, well, let's get on the other side of him, and then we can make him deal with laws of physics.
There's gonna be a lot of trouble for derailing.
She looks
the
at Ukris.
doctor.
I have never been more tempted to just throw you than right now.
If it gets me to other side of werewolf.
All right. Well, let's do this way. I'm going to go down to each of you, and and you tell me if you are finished preparing. Connor, are you finished preparing?
I am preparing to cast a spell as soon as he gets some in this room.
Okay, fair enough. Mark, are you prepared?
So I throw down the ball bearings, like I say, in front, sort of between us and the grease, just to, in case it does decide to jump, then it stands a better chance at landing on something it doesn't want to. And then I'll have one hand on my rapier, No, I'll have one hand on my bow, or my bow in my hand, and my other hand on my spell pouch.
Fair enough. Mary, are you prepared with your grease? Is there anything else, any other preparation you would like to do?
Yeah, he's gonna kind of duck out of sight back into his room.
Okay. Ukriz, what preparations are you doing?
Ukriz gets out his flask of alchemist fire and sets it on the floor next to himself right here. Or actually, no, in front of himself right here. And then he is also... How many actions do I have? Can I make... He's going to enchant to...
You technically have 3.
Sweet. Okay, I'm going to enchant with my magical tinker a bolt and speak into it and have it repeat the phrase, "Shh, he's coming close." And then I'm going to throw that into this unoccupied room over here.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. That works.
Every round, every 10 seconds, it will repeat that phrase.
Okay, fair enough.
And that's it.
Okay, Scooter, what are you doing to prepare?
Okay, Scooter's not very bright. Scooter looks at the werewolf and goes, "Did we upset you?"
Roll charisma?
Your face right now, Dazzle.
I mean, anything's possible. You see it kind of look at you from that question, and it looks like it's like spitting out like you would do like if you're just kind of spitting, but when it spits, you see it spit out an eyeball just
That's gross.
I see.
See, I told you, he hungry.
Scooter thinks about it. If we throw enough meat at him that his belly is bloated, do you think he'd still come after us?
He doesn't feel the hunger.
He is 20 feet from your guys' cart.
Yeah, just to sort of point this out to chat, the lightning rail is not a regular train. It's more like what we would call a maglev. It's actually floating in the air.
Yeah, it's floating quite a ways in the air, and it's not like connected to a rail per se, but it is levitated up, and this allows it to kind of go over the environment without people having to build railways literally everywhere. It's a magic train. It's the best way to put it.
Okay, you said it's how many feet away from our car? 20?
Yes.
So would you say it's about...
I'd say
here?
So 30 from me.
It's about... it's almost about... It's a little bit further than how far Mary would be from his room.
Ukriz is going to ready an action to when it reaches here. So this line right here, I guess, that I'm drawing, or directly within range of his catapult spell, he is going to cast.
Well, you better do it now because he just got there.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll cast catapult. My object that I am targeting is my alchemist fire flask.
Okay, so you're going to shoot the flask at him?
See, I thought you said we're going to say the floorboard.
Sadly, grease is not flammable.
No.
Yeah, we had this discussion a
for him.
few sessions ago.
Okay. They are gonna go ahead and try for the. They have to make a dexterity.
Yes. The spell save DC is actually 15 because I have the magical, the artificer infusion, the enhanced arcane focus.
Okay. Give me a second here. Perfect. Okay, let's see if that works. Oh no, it hits him. He doesn't even try to dodge it. Just
Sick. It takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage. In addition, the item that I shot also takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage, which breaks the flask and activates it. So now he is covered. He takes 3d8 damage and is also hit by the alchemist's fire.
So he's
On fire.
angry. I'm not sure you've made the situation any better.
well, I would say that now it's pissed. Go ahead and tell me what the total damage is.
Okay, so 3d8 bludgeoning damage made me sit there and go, D&D, you crazy.
3d8. That's first level spell. All right, so there's 11.
Skin doesn't need to get younger.
And then the alchemist's fire. Let me look that up really quick. Oh, nice
Okay.
music.
It's not happy that you just hit it with something.
I wouldn't be happy about being lit on fire either, but you know.
I can almost imagine it if it was in human mode, like, now I'm really going to have to kill you.
So I need you to roll the bludgeoning separate than the fire.
I think that's what the 11 is the bludgeoning.
Where is my
Okay.
alchemist fire? Okay. It does... Okay. So, on hit, a target takes 1d4 damage at the start of each of its turns. 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. A creature can end this damage by using its action to make a DC 10 dexterity check to extinguish the flames. It takes a full action to extinguish the flames.
So now it's a werewolf on fire. Okay.
Taking 1d4 damage a turn.
You, however, so it completely lights on fire, but the thing you notice immediately is, and Connor, you notice this too, it gets hit by the object and takes no damage from the catapult.
Well, I mean, it's
Connor-
regular bludgeoning, so...
Connor, you remember that this particular werewolf, only Templars with silver have been able to harm it. But it is on fire.
So that's good.
You know,
Fires
somehow having a immolating giant werewolf storming towards you is not less terrifying.
I was going to say,
Listen,
yeah, I don't think you've helped the situation.
It's better because now ninjas can't kill the werewolf.
I
Very
will say
important.
that it is
Ninjas
going.
can't get you if you're on fire. It's the rule.
It's true. It is going to have to roll against the grease because it didn't jump and it is walking straight in. And after we see if it fails or succeeds, then we will have everyone roll initiative.
I will just go to Scooter and say, use the blade.
If it falls
Nothing else will
over, that would be so funny.
So
Alright,
there's,
all of this build up.
there's the grease, and then there's the DC 10 on my ball bearings.
Okay.
That's a big motherfucker.
It's
Big
bigger
boy.
than Scooter. What were you expecting?
He's a big boy. He just needs hugs. That's all. Angry puppy.
Ooh. I have to check something.
Question.
Angry,
This is
horrific
probably the
puppy.
same thing I'm checking. Razzle, you can check this too for me. Wouldn't the grease light on fire if he's on fire when he walks into it?
Like I said, I think we talked about this earlier, and you can't set the spell grease on
Oh,
fire.
right. That's
Yeah.
true.
It's up to the DM.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's already on fire, so it wouldn't do anything. But point of reference, he walks straight through it, and as he walks over your little marbles, you hear them and crack underneath his weight.
That's great.
Well, I don't know if being on fire will undo this, but
And I need everyone to roll initiative, though.
All right. Here we go. Tricky the boy. Come here, boy.
Oh shit! I didn't have my character selected.
Oop. 16, not bad.
Jesus, you, Chris.
That's all right. 16. Oh my god, everybody else's initiative though. Oh god.
Yeah, I need you to
It's
manually
you, Chris, and then
add me
this
edit and
boy.
select the token first.
Oh no. That's so bad.
Okay, I think everyone rolled.
Yeah, I did have a spell prepared.
Yes. What was that?
Yeah, I was going to say
Yeah.
I also did.
You didn't do it because you had it prepared. So what was it?
Compel Duel.
Okay. And what does that do again? Could you pop it in just so I can make sure I can see it?
Nice.
All right. Let's see here. Is drawn to you compelled by your divine demand.
My DC is 12.
12 wisdom.
Yep.
Did you just unleash Uber Taunt?
I did
it's-
also have a spell prepared.
Okay, so we'll do point of order. Go ahead and I'll tell you what happens to yours in a moment. Mark, go ahead and do yours.
So, if anybody's watching, I just pull out a piece of sand and sprinkle it and utter the arcane word for sleep.
You're gonna try to sleep it?
Why not?
Are you okay?
Obviously,
5d8.
you've never used sleep before then.
You have to beat its number of hit points that it currently has. So
Alright.
it's at max right now. So sleep later in the fight might be a really good idea. But right now, probably not super effective. Just for future reference.
Roll your 5d8.
Okay.
If it falls asleep, I'm gonna laugh so hard. The crew,
No,
the crew
not
beat
a
it up.
22.
No.
You see its eyes kind of blink as it just kind of roars at you, Mark, but then its focus snaps directly to Connor, and its eyes seem to sink in a bit. Connor, you have successfully taunted the creature.
Yay!
It is now compelled to duel you.
Oh boy.
Let's see here. Does it get a chance at the end of every turn?
If anyone else attacks it, I believe, or if I move away from it from 30 feet, I think.
So we all have to. So for this to actually be effective, we all just have to stand here and let it beat you into a pulp.
Well, no, you and so you and Final Sight get to wail on it with your silver weapons.
No, if Suda attacks it, if anybody attacks it other than Connor, it breaks the compelled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
It's
has
literally
disadvantage on attacking anyone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Divine Tekken. That is exactly it.
Divine Tekken. Okay. Euchris, you've noticed the creature has its gaze directed on Connor.
The wheels of fate are turning. Level 1. All right. Anyway,
Who's playing Aeon?
so anyway, let's see here. What would be the most useful?
Oh yeah, what symbol do you want to use for concentration?
Whichever you prefer.
Dang. Let me. Okay, I can't do any of those things. Okay. Damn. Okay, so here is. Are we going to attempt to let Connor duel this thing? we're not going to let him duel it honorably, but are we going to let him actually make a shot at this? That's the question that I'm posing. Because if everybody's about to Alpha Strike open up on it, then I'm not going to do this. But if we're going to wait, then I'm going to do a thing to give Connor a little edge. I got options. What do you think? Thoughts?
It's up to you guys. Are you guys gonna let Connor 1v1 the thing?
I mean, he did challenge it to a duel.
It doesn't have to be an honorable duel. It's just that we can't attack it or cast spells that affect it, and he can't attack anything else or cast spells that affect anything else. Right?
Well, we can buff him.
But we can buff him.
If any, so which are what I think is what he's on about. It's about honorably dueling it.
Yeah, we don't have to honorably duel it. He just has to duel it.
Yeah, you can also hold things.
Yeah. Okay. So I am going to use one of my spells and convert a spell slot into an experimental elixir. I get to pick the experimental elixir. I am going to choose boldness. Boldness, a drinker can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack and saving throw they make for the next minute. It's a 1 minute long single target bless. I do that. I mix it up like a little shaker, and then I'm going to run forward. Oh. And I am going to ready my my item interaction to feed it to Connor.
Oh, it's like Rocky. Here, Rocky. Drink this.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
That's fair. However, it is now Quillian's turn. Connor, you are right next to it. Okay. Oh, it does take the fire damage, so go ahead and roll fire damage.
1d4, got it.
Double it because it's vulnerable.
Oh, so it does take a little. It does take some fire damage.
7. Let's go.
So 14.
No, that was 2d4. I rolled my damage.
It was 2 dice. Okay.
So it's 2 dice, not double the result.
Yeah, so unfortunately, even though Catapult is bludgeoning, it's not magical bludgeoning.
Okay. It is just gonna reel back, and it's just gonna do a pretty massive slash on you. Let's see what it does. Wow. Okay. What you guys see, it might just because it's on fire or because it's never been taunted before. It completely whiffs and misses, and its hand breaks one of the doors off of it. Critical fail. It just and the entire north side of the door, the entire door is gone, and there's a massive 4-inch deep gash that just kind of raked through the entire thing. And it's starting to foam at the mouth as it's getting pissed.
Pissed and not rabies.
No worry, it's not raging.
Because we've had to deal with rabies in the Wednesday game. I don't want to deal with rabies here.
All
right, Mark, you're up. Wow, I just looked at the initiative. Everyone got an 8.
Yeah. So I went through and put 0.3, 0.2, and 0.1 next to them. Because apparently Connor's initiative is actually a negative number. He rolled an 11 and got an 8.
Not as bad as his crit 17. Anyway.
I'm still waiting for my stealth rolls.
Yeah, I'm going to... We didn't work out how we were going to do this. I'm going to summon my familiar.
Okay, the little dragon.
Yep, little pseudo dragon. and I'm going to. Shit, which room was mine? Was it?
You're gonna what? That's like a bonus action, man.
Which bedroom was mine?
Okay.
Was it the one? Was it that one or that one? I can't remember.
Your room is this one right here. I'm pinging in blue if you're able to see it.
Cool. And I'll instruct the pseudo dragon to go into my room, hop through the hole, and just and to kind of move to the side move into that room and kind of wait for an instruction to attack.
It appears, it looks at the gigantic werewolf, and as you tell it to go into the room, it's just like, and it just.
Good luck, little buddy.
Miska did just point out what is lycanthropy but super rabies.
Ooh.
All right. Anything else?
Did you know that your familiar can take a help action in order to grant advantage to allies during combat? One attack, one action of help, but still.
I don't think the familiar is that brave.
Yeah, you gotta remember, this is a pseudo-dragon familiar. The rules are a little bit different to a normal familiar in that a pseudo-dragon familiar, if it feels you're not treating it right, or it doesn't like what you're asking it to do, it's allowed to just fuck off.
Yeah, Razzle points out a good thing. The familiar from Find Familiar cannot attack, even if it says it has an attack. Familiar can use the help action.
Only for warlocks.
Only warlocks.
I thought familiars were allowed to attack if I basically sacrificed my action to instruct it to attack.
They can cast a spell through it.
Yeah, you can cast spells through it, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I think a pseudo dragon might be a little bit different. I'll have Razzle look into that for now.
Okay.
I mean, if not, then I've got an alternative thing I can do.
Okay, are you going to be doing it this turn or next turn? Are you waiting?
At the moment, I'm waiting for this whole duel thing to
resolve.
Yeah. Okay. Razzle says that it's the same regardless of what the. Yeah. Okay.
The help action doesn't count as an attack, so you could use that to help buff Connor.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I tell the pseudo dragon to help Connor, presumably by distracting the werewolf or something.
Okay, fair enough.
I have to point something out. If the werewolf is compelled to only attack Connor,
yes,
is the werewolf technically able to make attacks of opportunity against us?
Yes, but at disadvantage.
Yep, disadvantage.
Just thought I'd check. Scooter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Scooter's gonna make the fucking hole bigger.
No!
Is that
no?
Anything else? Is that all you're doing?
So remember the complimentary bowl of dried fruit and nuts that they leave in here?
Yeah.
She picks it up. That's my turn.
Okay.
I like how Moon and Dazzle have both got the same expression of "What are you planning?"
A little stress snacking.
No, I almost thought you were like, do they have complimentary chocolates? I feed them to the dog thing and it died.
Oh my god, that's really funny.
All right, Connor.
Also, are your guys' cameras off? I don't see Fee's or Daz's camera.
I see everyone's camera.
Yeah, they're working fine for me.
And work for me.
Connor, what you see, of course, in front of you is Quillian. He's on fire, so it's terrifying. You're getting a lot of flashbacks of him pinning you down and literally ripping you to shreds before leaving for some reason. You still don't know why he left you. But he is answering your challenge.
You killed my man. You decimated villages. Left me for dead. You took my brother.
He looks at you.
I didn't kill him, though.
Where is he?
No response. He just looks at you with a grin on his face.
Okay, so let's go for an attack. Advantage, right?
Yep.
Yes, you would get advantage.
And
Yep,
that-
this little pseudo dragon's doing crazy things to distract
Hey.
this big doggy.
Use your item interaction. Use your item interaction to drink the potion.
Okay, I'll do that then.
All right,
you go.
you now get a +4 on any saving throws or attack rolls.
Not +4, 1d4. 1d4.
1d4. I'm sorry.
It's like plus, yeah.
And just
If it was
clarification,
+4, that'd be amazing.
it's control click for advantage, right?
Yep, correct. So you're going to take out your silver longsword and swing at him?
Oh, it's already out.
All right. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, already out. You're prepared, man. That was an unarmed strike.
Stupid thing.
I'm gonna punch it in the grundle.
Punch
There
you
we
with
go.
my silver sword.
Okay.
And D4.
Roll a
cool.
d4.
Yep.
14.
That hits him.
That hits him. I will do some smitey stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me what the total damage is after your smite.
All right, let me just double check on this because this is the first time I've played a paladin.
Your first level smite is a 2d8, and every level up that you put into it, every level of spell that you put into it, it adds an additional d8.
2d8 is pretty nasty.
2d8 for a level 1 spell slot. It's expensive, but, you know. Oh,
It's
yeah,
nasty.
there you go. It's a good roll. Oops.
So that's 12 silver slashing plus
The 12.
9.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. So what you see when you swing at him, make sure I got this right because it's being difficult. When you go to swing at him, his fur, when you hit him, turns gray, and you feel as if you just hit rock. But the divineness behind your blow gets into him. So you definitely hit him, and you can see the wound open up. Whatever defense he just had, you just broke straight through it.
And bonus action, shield master, shove.
Okay. Give me a moment while I get the damage in here.
Did that? Didn't
Okay.
think.
And shove, is that a strength?
Yeah.
All right. So you both are making strength rolls against each other. Does he do a strength saving throw or just strength versus strength?
It's a save. I
It's a
think.
save.
Check your ability.
It's if you take an attack action on your turn, you can use the bonus action to try to shove a creature with your shield. That's what it says.
Oh, hang on.
Okay.
I'll check.
Give me a moment.
Shove is an opposed strength check.
Okay. So you both roll strength. Okay. So roll your flat strength.
Is this with a +4 as well? Like a D4?
Does the thing give ability checks as well, Ukriz?
Let's see here. Let me double check that really quick. Attack rolls and saving throws only. It is like bless.
Okay.
And
that's fair.
shove is counted as an attack, isn't it?
It's not. It doesn't do damage. You're just doing a shove thing to push him. You slam him with your shield, and he does not budge. He got a natural 20 on that one. He just oof.
Okay.
Nice try.
Yeah. And always knock it prone. Never knock away. Always knock prone. That prone damage bonus.
All right, Mary,
Although
you're
in
up.
this situation, if I'd knocked him back, he would be in the grease.
I was going to
He's
say,
still
at
in
the,
the
mo-
grease.
at the moment, he's kind of stood over the grease and the marbles, so his,
Yeah, so
his
his
footing's probably not great.
When his turn starts, he's gonna have to make 2 different dex checks to make sure he doesn't fall from the grease or fall from the marbles.
That's funny.
So, Mary, you're up.
So we're essentially crit fishing.
Literally. All right, Mary, what are you up to? I can't hear you. I can't hear you say anything.
Kung, you're muted.
Kung, we have no audio. Sorry. Nope. There we go.
Sorry, it does happen.
There we go.
And
Got
that's
you.
how Kung died.
never know. Excellent. He's gonna peek around the corner, realize that, oh shit, I don't have a clever spell for this, and he's just gonna shoot Ray of Frost.
Oh, so you're going to... Okay.
Wait. Why are you attacking it? That's gonna break the compelled duel.
Ah. Then there really isn't anything I can do, actually.
You can
Do
hold.
you have buff spells?
Not really.
What spells have you got?
Well, I could make one of you invisible. That's kind of a buff.
That's a huge buff.
Technically, that is a buff. You're not wrong.
That would if you made Connor invisible, it would have disadvantage on all attacks against him until he attacked on his next round. That's pretty good.
But it's fair. I don't think I can do that. You're too far away.
I mean,
What's
just
the-
get super close to the werewolf. It's fine, man.
Oh, it is a solid 60 feet out.
50 from where his token currently is.
Yeah, I think invisibility to cast it is touch, right? Or does it have a range?
He
Pretty
has
sure.
a familiar which he can use to cast spells through.
You can throw your dove over there and have him go boop.
Oh my god, that's
Yes.
really funny.
That is brilliant. I should probably do that.
Because guess what? My alternative when things go properly, well, since I can't attack, is I can cast a certain spell through my pseudo dragon.
All right. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I used my action to call forth Frank the Dove and send him towards Connor.
Okay, like almost like Michael Bay style, as you like whip out there and you pull out your hat, the dove flies out of it and wing clips Connor, and then as the music swells up.
That's
That was
great.
nice timing.
Amazing.
All right,
Got
anything
some-
else?
We got some John Woo doves out here for this fight sequence.
No, that's sadly all I can do. I'm just gonna put a white dot for the dove since I can't use.
Also, yes, Chris, the boop of invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
Invisiboop.
Invisiboop.
All right.
I don't think the dove has the movement speed for that, sadly.
Well, you could bamf it a distance away from you.
Actually, never mind. It has a flight speed of 60. It can actually do it.
You're fine. All
Connor,
right.
you're invincible.
All right.
Ha
Ukriz, you're up.
Ukriz is. Let's see here. He's invisible now.
As far
nobody's
as
taken any hits.
Nope.
Ukriz is going to move back. Wait, hang on. What's the range on this? Really quick, just want to check something. Where's my beg for your life? 10 feet. Okay, so Ukriz is actually going to stay right here then. Somebody's drawing a tiny dove. That's amazing. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. Look at it. Okay, so Ukriz is going to ready an action for if Connor somehow gets hit and goes down, which fingers crossed he won't, but if it happens, I'm going to ready an action to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
All right.
Just in case.
All right. It is Quillian's turn. Connor has disappeared. It is gonna go ahead and do a perception to see if he can figure out where the hell this paladin that dueled it went to and had a conversation.
That it's still somehow compelled to attack.
Yeah.
It's at the start of its turn, so it's going to take that fire damage.
Yep. Okay. So go ahead and roll the fire damage, and then I'm gonna roll its dex before it does anything else to see if it trips or not.
So it takes 4.
4. Okay. And now it's gonna make its 2 dex save to see if it trips.
1. The grease just got dispelled because they switched concentration spells.
Gotcha. So just the marbles. What's the DC on the marbles again? You said 10?
Yes, it's 10.
Does not trip.
I was going to say something like this is probably
Probably has a good dex. Yeah.
All right.
I think that's fair.
It is going to attempt to figure out where Connor is.
I was going to say the sharp bits of metal from the split ball bearings are probably more of a problem to it.
This guy walks on Legos for breakfast. All right, it's going to wildly swing with a multi-attack 2 times where Connor was.
At disadvantage?
Yeah.
Cinder to the rescue with a dove.
That dove just...
Okay. First one at disadvantage comes in at a 16. Does that hit you, Connor?
Nope.
All right. Second one comes in at a 14. So, woof, woof, completely misses.
Daz, I'm not sure if you want to just look at in-game chat. Something Razzle's posting. I'm not sure. I think it's what you've just been doing. Razzle, is that for Daz? Yes, it is.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, he completely missed anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
There's a
he
boot
has a
coming
sense
in
of smell
handy.
anyway.
You guys have now noticed that his eyes shifting from red are now shifting to blue, and you can see like little trails of blue kind of coming out of the side of him. The air around you guys is beginning to get incredibly cold as you guys are hearing like the crackle from underneath it. The carpet is freezing.
Oh, interesting.
Mark, you're up.
That's curious. Okay. I'm at a bit of a loss as to what I can do. I'm gonna hold my action to cast Shocking Grasp through my familiar if somebody else attacks this thing, but other than that, I can't think of anything at the moment that I can do to help.
All right, that's fair. Scooter, you're up. You have a bowl of fruit.
Scooter walks out,
Complimentary trail mix.
turns and looks at the fight going on, takes a nut, starts eating it. What? There was no popcorn. You told me not to fight it until Paladin gets done.
Amazing.
Not fighting. That's my action.
Look at that.
I have nothing that is support actions. I have take more damage and do damage. That's it.
You can help.
You can
So,
use the health action to give him advantage, but he's
Connor?
going to have advantage this round.
Point of reference, he's not looking at you anymore. He's looking at the bird. Anyways, have fun with that. You're invisible.
I will do the same again.
All right, you get advantage on the attack because he cannot see you. I think you might be rolling it at disadvantage, but either way, the 21 hits.
I thought control was.
I think it's shift, but either way, okay. So that hits, and your damage was
10 silver slashing.
Okay. You're no longer invisible because you did a hostile action.
Yeah.
Now it looks down at you again because it knows where you are.
And have another strength.
Okay, and Razzle had said it's actually going to be athletics versus either athletics or dex. So, which one are you?
Out of spell slots?
I think it. But I'm going to save them for the moment.
Oh, okay. And you got a 21, right? Not an 8. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
You go to shove him again. Even with your 17, he got a 27. So he just
ridiculous. All right.
Yeah. You're breathing. You're feeling. You can see your breath now that you're near him. But you definitely hurt him with that strike with your weapon. All right, Mary, you're up.
Yes, I'm not exactly sure what I could do at this moment. I'm just gonna hold an action to shoot range off in case the compelled duel breaks.
Okay, fair enough. So you're holding an action?
Yep.
Okay, it's the top of the round. Chris? Oh, Chris?
Same deal. Hold action to cast Cure Wounds on Connor if Connor goes down.
How long does the Alchemist Fire last?
Until 1 minute. So
yeah, 1 minute, or he
got 2 rounds left on it, and yeah, it already took the damage at the start of its turn.
Props.
So, okay.
Just bear in mind that concentrating on a spell uses a slot.
It's not a spell that I have to concentrate on. It's
he threw it.
Flask.
He threw a
shatter all over it.
No, I mean if you're holding this spell, it's counted as concentration.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't have anything else concentration up, so yeah.
Okay, so you're just holding that in case he gets hit.
In case he goes down, not if he gets hit.
Okay.
It's only on down will I cast it to bring him back up. So.
Okay, we will now see.
Is it its turn? Okay, so I'll roll that d4. And if it 2 fire damage. If it wants to, it can always use an action to get rid of all that nasty fire.
Nah, it's been on fire before. It's been on fire before.
It's been cooled down now. Anyway.
It is now raging, and it's going to go completely reckless on Connor because it is done being nice. So you guys see its fur begin to shift from black to a platinum white as it just starts to gradient over it. And it's going to make those attacks.
It's done with our shit.
Okay. Okay. It manages to connect both of its hits. Connor, it doesn't hit you as hard as you thought it was going to, judging by how mad it is, but you still take 20 points of slashing damage as it carves into you twice. It's just...
Ouch.
But I only have 32 hit points. You're just going, ouch.
Did you count in my heavy armor, Master?
No.
Did you want help yet?
So the heavy armor master is, I believe, -3 from non-magical attack damage.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and minus the 3. This does not count as magical.
Yeah, and it was 2 attacks, so -6.
Mm-hmm. It kind of, you see the creature kind of look at its hands and looks at you as it doesn't seem to be doing as much as it thought it did. And it starts to raise its right hand like this, and that's where it's going to stop on its turn. Mark, you're up.
At the end of the creature's turn, I stop concentrating on cure wounds.
I've forgotten. Do I have to refresh the instruction for my familiar to distract every turn?
For the helping hand thing?
Yeah, for it to help.
You just need to let me know that you're doing that.
Yeah, so it's still under instruction to help Connor out.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah. Tempted to walk over to the bird and ask for a nut.
Okay. It is going to go ahead and blow through legendary action. Connor, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
As a note, she hands him a nut. You asked for one.
Thank you.
And a +4.
You feel your blood start to boil and get really cold. You are compelled on your next turn to attack an ally to defend your Packmaster. Anyways, Scooter.
I guess he doesn't want help yet. Offers Mark a couple of nuts. What? When he wants help, he'll call. I really hope this is not a spell that you just are stuck with forever, by the way.
Oh, I just remembered I need to make concentration checks.
Oh, right, because you took damage from the thing. Go ahead and do that then.
There'll be 2 of them.
Mm-hmm. DC's just 10 because he didn't do an obscene amount of damage to you. Okay, so you succeed the first one. Second one, the compelled duel has now ended.
I have absolutely no way of knowing if his magical shenanigans are over or not. I'm just waiting for him to say he wants help.
Okay. Connor, you are compelled to attack the closest ally, which is Ukras.
Sorry, Pops. And he's not even here to look at it.
Yeah, we'll wait for him to get back. It was so weird. Oh, no, okay. It was just waiting for him to turn around. Oh, he's on the phone.
Props, get off the phone!
That's fine.
Starting to feel less guilty about trying to hit him.
You should just hit him. You should just hit him, and then when he puts his headset back on, inform him how much damage he takes.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. No worries. Ukras, what you just saw is you are seeing the blue glow from Quillian, right?
Okay.
You just saw Connor turn around and raise his weapon to you, and his eyes are also glowing blue.
Oh, okay. Great. Good. No problem. That seems normal.
So then,
am I about to be attacked by Connor?
Well, thankfully.
So it is a good thing you're short because
now Oh, it is a nat one. Okay.
I didn't
alright.
want to do it.
I was gonna say fair play. Fair play. He does get to roll a d4, but on a nat one.
Yeah, it's just complete, just, and he completely misses you. Connor, you're no longer compelled. It was a single action thing. You kind of snap to it, and you're looking down at Ukriz with your weapon. You're like,
I think that breaks
Well-
compelled duel though.
It
That
already
was
broke.
it was already broken. That was the critical 3.
Looks at Mark. Did he just swing at Ukriz?
Put it like this: Mark's already casting Shocking Grasp through the pseudo dragon at the because that was kind of heldish kind of thing.
okay, I'll allow that. Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Did he just swing at Ukriz?
Ukriz's eyes get real big, and he goes, Connor, why?
Your little pseudo dragon or pseudo dragon has been waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's like, oh, got it, and it completely misses because it was so eager that it just kind of snapped out there, and it just
psyched itself out,
and it kind of backs in as if to make it look like maybe he didn't see that.
Because Connor turned around to do Eucharist, he's now seeing Scooter eating nuts, and he's kind of giving her a look.
Oh, Scooter stopped eating the nuts and is staring at him like, did you just swing at Ukriz?
Oh, Gino.
He has abilities. A little help.
Oh. Did you just swing at Ukriz?
I mean, yeah, Mary. It's your
Can I
turn.
just say, big monster dog first, interpersonal problems later.
Do I spend my reaction casting Ray of Frost first? I did prepare that in case the compelled duel was removed.
That is correct. Go ahead and do that.
Nice.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And
It's
also,
something.
according to what it's written and things like that, technically I did take the attack action, and it is still within 5 feet of me, so I can turn around and try and shove it. It doesn't even have to be the same person.
It's like
Okay, well, let me explain this first, and then we'll get to that. So
I think it's a little too late. Yeah.
yeah, I think it's a little bit too late. You kind of look back, and you're just like, God. Mary, when you hit this thing, oddly, the whiteness of its fur, the ice just does not do a lot of damage to it. You feel as if that it resisted the damage. It didn't fully resist it. But now it's your turn.
I'm afraid of that. So back to plan B. I'm gonna make Connor invisible again.
Okay. You do. So the dove just goes, boop, and
I was gonna laugh if you said it was just gonna shit invisibility on Connor.
Also, Fiona, I see that comment.
He just does the Harry Potter thing, cracks an egg on the top of his skull.
all right. Well, Mary, he is now invisible. Anything else you're gonna do?
No, that's probably my turn.
Okay. Chris, Chris, you're up.
All right. Here's the move. I'm gonna beg for my life. I'm going to make a charisma persuasion check against a DC of 10 plus the number of hostile creatures within 10 feet. 1. On a success, attack rolls against you with disadvantage till the end of your turn. Oh no, wait! This doesn't give people advantage anymore. That's really
just disadvantage against you.
okay. That sucks. Instead, I will. Yeah,
Okay.
Kobold's abilities are not as good as regular kobold. That's okay. The free help action is nice, though.
Fair enough.
Bonus action is nice.
right, so
we
you're
are
backing up?
going to so instead I'm going to do this. I'm going to move to here. And let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll I guess I'm gonna Ray of Frost it. That's my best chance for hits, even though frost damage doesn't do much.
Okay, go for it. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, here we go. There goes 15.
Definitely hits.
For 2, so probably a whole 1 damage.
All right, again, it just kind of.
Does it seem to be completely ineffective, or does it seem to be doing?
No, it does look like it's doing damage. It's just that not
1
much.
damage is not. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That'll do it for now.
The hell is he going to attack? Okay, fair enough. Connor. Actually, no, it wouldn't. That would not provoke attack of opportunity. He's walking straight through the Pseudo Dragon, and he's going to attack the bird that was eating in front of him.
So, can I just ask why that didn't provoke an attack?
He didn't leave. He didn't leave Connor's attack radius.
But you can't.
Also, how is a
10
10-foot wide creature passing through Connor's square?
You can't
it's going through the Pseudo Dragon that isn't really there.
It's a 10-foot wide creature, so it has to pass through Connor's square to move through that.
Yeah,
space.
that's what I was about to say. It's a
That's fair enough.
Unless it's squeezing.
Fair enough.
In which case,
Connor,
its movement is halved.
Sure. You know what, Connor? You can take a swing at it. Not a problem. Go for it.
At this point, are we doing flanking?
Yeah.
Yeah, Razzle's like, nah, he can't walk there. Razzle's like, nah, he can't walk there.
He could push his way over there. I mean, I can have him take his turn to do the athletics to try to push his way through Connor. You know what? I'll do that. I'll have it use athletics to try to barrel its way over there. That works too.
So I guess opposed.
Yeah, you can do Connor. You can go ahead and do an opposed strength check to see if he can knock you over.
Opposed strength or athletics?
Or sorry, athletics. My bad.
Athletics, not just have this giant paw just push your face into the wall as it walks past you.
He barely makes it past you with a 20. But you still get the swing at him.
Good thing that's his action.
Yep, that is his action.
16 to hit.
Is he still on fire? Do I get to roll another d4?
Yep. Still on fire.
God. Hey, 4 fire damage.
That's making up for the terrible rays of frost.
So, can I smite on an opportunity attack?
I think you can, actually. What was your to hit?
16.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits. What was your damage with the sword?
9 silver slashing. 2 radiant.
Wait. No, you did 11, dude.
You already swung that one, so you did more than that.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, your divine smite. Yeah.
I didn't see that we moved.
No problem. It happens. Okay. That's its turn.
And I'm no longer invisible.
No. Good luck missing this guy. Mark, you're up.
When I look at this thing, does it look like it's having a rough time at the minute, or is it still kind of fairly?
Roll an insight. $20? All right, I'm gonna send you a message.
Okay.
There you go. Use that information however you feel like it.
Oh. Interesting. Sorry, bear with me. I'm just quickly checking a few things here.
Sure.
Situation.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Okay.
On the general area.
You see a single bead of magic coming from the center of the werewolf's chest.
Okay, so I'm going to instruct or shout instruction to Connor and Scooter to aim for its chest. Is there any like landmark on its chest nearby where this bead is?
Nope.
Is there like a scar or something that I could use to sort of say aim here?
I mean, not really.
Not really. Okay.
Kind of thick fur, and it's on fire. It's kind of hard to.
No, that's entirely fair. So yeah, I'm going to tell Scooter and Connor to specifically aim for the chest. And I think between my two rolls and doing that, I've probably used my actions.
Yep. All right, Scooter, you're up. Mark has just told you to hit the thing in the chest.
Scooter looks at Mark. So you want its heart, okay. She gets out the silver longsword, grabs it with both hands, looks the werewolf up and down. You're not so tough.
Only the one that's walked in the lands of demons who would say that.
You will get advantage on your roll because they are flanked.
Yeah, we're gonna start with just sizing them up. I'm just gonna take a regular attack. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy, nothing obscene. Just a regular attack action and see what happens.
I would love this to turn into a crit just to laugh my ass off.
Nah, it's a pretty shitty roll. I rolled a...
Wow.
Wow.
You hit
Roll
him.
with advantage. 2 and 3.
Well, you still hit him for 13.
Really?
You just hit his AC. Congratulations.
It's silver damage.
It is silver damage. All right, you strike it across the chest, and it doesn't react as it has been before. Normally, it was reacting in a way that you would when you took damage, but now it just takes the hit.
Scooter looks at the sword.
Really, Razzle, looking for romance in the wrong place. Really?
Scooter looks at the sword. Works pretty good. Gonna take a minute to hack its heart out, though. It got thick muscles.
All right, anything else?
Scooter will attempt to shove him into...
I think that takes an action unless you have
Okay,
that
yeah,
specialty thing.
I can only do it because I've got Shield Master.
Okay,
Yeah.
then-
All right, that's fine. All right, Connor, you're up. You're behind it. It's no longer paying attention to you.
How is it looking?
Like a werewolf on fire. It is difficult to discern whether how badly it is damaged, mainly because it's on fire.
And I'm no longer invisible. I look to the others, specifically to the bird, and says, and say, "I was hoping you wouldn't have to see this." And I pull the hood, the hood for my cloak over over my head to conceal most of it. And I will use an action to channel divinity and unshackle.
Okay.
You will see these silver chains appear across my body and break.
Okay.
And I will hulk up.
Okay, so we've got a classic raging barbarian and a divine raging barbarian.
And then a werewolf who's also raging. This is a very angry fight.
It is.
Yes. Yeah, Connor, you can describe how you look after you hulk up if you like.
I specifically put the hood over my face so it wouldn't really show.
All right, you guys can't see his face, but Connor just, freaking roided up. He's just like...
And as a bonus action, I will murmur some words of prayer, and my silver sword will ignite in a silver flame. Divine favor.
Ooh, okay, fair enough. Okay. I think that's all you can do in your turn, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
That breaks the invisibility.
Barry, you're up.
I'm running out of tricks here. I guess I could go to Greece again. That's something.
Bathe it in grease.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna be an werewolf.
Okay, so it has to make a dexterity saving throw right now? Okay.
Yep.
It stands firm. It gets a +0. It's just I roll really high for some reason on dexterity throws for this big hulking monstrosity. All right, anything else?
No, that's it. He's gonna call out, "You're not slippery slope!" And that's it.